Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody in between, welcome to the Death Nut Challenge. Here today, I'm here with my good friend from all the way back from high school,
Way
Jessica.
back in the day.
And we're here to put some spicy nuts in our mouth. Won't be the first time, definitely won't be the last time. So, Jessica, you ordered these. Tell me what you know about the Spicy Nut Challenge.
Okay, I saw this advertised on Facebook and thought it looked interesting. I did not try the chip challenge that other people have done because it wasn't available to me, but this looked good, and I know Travis likes hot food. We are very competitive with each other in everything that we do. So I thought this would be good for us, and give it a whirl.
Okay, so just to let everybody know, here are, in fact, the nuts. We do, for safety reasons, have prophylactics to keep us safe.
And this is the emergency drink of milk if you tap out.
Exactly. So when somebody bitches out, I don't know who, but when somebody absolutely bitches out from eating hot things, we'll have milk there to soothe the burn. So let's get the instructions started and we'll get into this thing.
It does come with instructions here. Basically, you start at number 1 and work your way down to number 5, which is the death nut. They ask that you chew it up completely and swallow and enjoy that for 30 seconds before moving on to the next one. And then between actual varieties, they want you to wait 90 to 180 seconds.
Okay, dokie. So with that, I'll get the timer out.
And in total, you know, it's not just 5 peanuts. Some of these have multiples. And I didn't look to see if we have the same number in our pack, but I'm sure we do.
It should be pretty close. It looks like I'm dealing with 3 on number 1, 2 on number 2, 2 on number 3, 2 on number 4, and a big old honking mean bastard
fuck
on
you.
5.
I've got 4, 3, 2, 3, and 1.
Damn.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, two apiece, or actually, let me see here. Let's compare and contrast.
Okay, well,
I got
right
some
off the
bigger
bat,
nuts.
I'm going to say this is a little inconsistent with the serving size offered because he has less peanuts than I do.
Well, here's what we're gonna do. There we go. Since I have the higher heat tolerance, naturally, I will go with more. So, needless to say, I think we should get gloved up. So I put on one of these things. It was when I ripped my asshole when I was taking a shit. So I had to put cream on there, and it didn't end up quite breaking like these. But yeah, I had to put
these. In fairness, I have small hands, and I had these at my house, and
I have big hands, but that means absolutely nothing. I'm still incredibly small where it counts. So okay, here we go. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is, oh good, these work with the gloves on. My phone still works. So we'll get in here, and the first ones,
the blister pack.
that is fine. The blister pack is broken. Number 1.
You're only supposed to eat one at a time, so
One at a time?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Did you not pay attention to my fucking instructions?
I was more worried about our lighting and framing, damn it.
Okay, one at a time.
Okay, one at a time.
30 seconds per peanut, and then 90 to 180 between flavors.
Okay, number 1 here, we've got Ghost Peppers plus Carolina Reaper. No sweat at all.
Right.
So, one at a time. Here you go, 1 and 2, and enjoy.
Oh, shit.
And she just dropped her other one, so she gets to have floor peanuts.
That's okay. My floor's clean.
So biting into it initially, there's initial very sweetness and smokiness. The sweetness is definitely coming from the Carolina Reaper. The smokiness, that's why I like Ghost Pepper so much. They have quite a bit of smokiness and tanginess. And where are you at so far?
I'm definitely feeling some heat, but that's got some really good flavor to it.
Yeah.
And the heat level's nice. It's not overpowering. It'll probably get my sinuses going here in a minute.
Oh, definitely.
But,
I forgot to start the timer, by the way, so we're just going to fill out 30 seconds.
But yeah, that's good. That one actually tastes really nice. I like that.
Very smoky. They definitely had something sweet in there. I'm not sure if it was brown sugar or just regular sugar, but so far so good. Definitely enjoying.
I'm gonna need another one of those.
All right, we're gonna pop in number 2. So yeah, I actually like these. I'd probably buy these. I've actually been thinking about trying to make my own, which it seems pretty easy. I've looked at recipes online, and it's mainly just olive oil, something sweet, and something hot. So I've got a bunch of hot stuff. I've got Carolina Reaper flakes and Ghost Chili Pepper flakes at the house. So maybe next time we'll have our own Death Nut Challenge.
So I'm getting a little salivating response to that.
Oh yeah. The mouth is definitely kicking in a little bit. I feel like I'm about to spit a little bit, but for the most part, not too bad. Nice burning in the back of the tongue towards the back of the throat.
I feel
So far, great.
But it's still tasty. So.
Exactly. So her last one, my last 2.
I like that one, and I agree with you. I would buy that.
I'm definitely digging it. So yeah, that one was the Ghost Peppers plus Carolina Reaper. So absolutely great. Like I said, if they sell do they sell these individually on the site, or is it just for the?
I think they have a few things, but honestly, I was kind of drawn to this and didn't really.
Okay, we'll have to take a look. But yeah, that's really good.
But I think they're a relatively new company, and I know they're based out of Charlotte, which isn't too far away from
great.
us. So.
Yeah, only a couple hour drive. In fact, we're going to be going there in a month. So, so great. So cool. So yeah, number 1 down. No sweat. Definitely a little bit warm, but no big deal. So on to number 2, which warming up with the Scorpion Butch Tea Peppers and Carolina Reaper. So I will be 100% honest. Out of all the hot peppers that I've had, the Scorpions are my least favorite, mainly for the flavor. The flavor form never really does it that well for me. It kind of gets to the point where it's jalapeno again. I can eat a jalapeno, but I have issues with it not because of the spice, but because with the amount of vinegar and acid, and it'll fuck up my stomach. I kind of get that same vibe from Scorpions. They are very hot, but ultimately it's more so about how it feels in your guts afterwards.
All right, I don't want to pass this 180 threshold. I have a little chip of a peanut and a full peanut I'm going to eat on this one.
All right, and you've got, okay, so I will match. I've got 2 disformed testes.
And then I have this big one.
Okay,
afterwards.
I have one more in here as well.
Okay,
so,
cool.
Here we go. Cheers.
All right, don't get the sweetness the other one had off the bat. And it's not nearly as flavorful as the other one.
It is considerably more bland. I'm kind of surprised I didn't start off with this one. The heat's ramping up a little bit. I do get a little bit of the sweetness from it. This one I'm pretty much sure it's just like a straight sugar they put in there in a very small amount. Because it's not so much of a sweet pepper taste. It's just...
That one's kind of bland, and like you, I don't necessarily think it's any hotter than the first one.
I would almost say it's less hot. In all honesty, I mean, it could just be one of those things. It could be one of the build-ups or something like that. But right now, I'm still feeling the burn from the last nuts. But this one's kind of light in comparison.
And normally by now, eating hot things, you know, my nose would be running. I'm not experiencing that yet, but I do have a lot of tingling in my mouth.
Oh, yeah.
And still that salivation.
Yeah, it's kind of building up as far as it goes. I feel like
Yeah.
I just got to suck it up a little bit. But I guess that should be our time for the next one. So let's go ahead and pop in the other one.
This one's bigger. We'll see.
Not sweating this one at all. Actually, it's not bad. It's definitely not something that I would buy. The first one...
The first one I would buy.
Yeah.
This one, I'm not saying I wouldn't eat it again, but I wouldn't seek it out. It doesn't have nearly the flavor. And
if it came in like a multi-pack like this, then yeah, sure, I'd definitely eat on it. But
yeah, I don't think that one's as hot as the first one. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, less in heat, less in flavor, unfortunately. So number 2 is a little bit of a dud, but we're slowly moving up the ladder. And with the next one, number 3 is heat / flavor, Carolina Reaper peppers plus chocolate bahut. I can never say this word right. It's essentially ghost pepper. Chocolate bootla. You try it.
Bootla?
Bootla. Probably. That might be how you say it. I don't know. This one I'm expecting good things from. So,
and it's a lot darker, and it looks like they're pretty well coated with it, whatever they put on there. So
I'm not gonna focus. I'll do a after the fact.
This one, I'm not gonna lie, it looks a little scary. The other ones did not look scary. This one starts to look scary.
It's definitely getting darker as far as that goes, which there's more coverage on it for sure. So, so yeah, let's figure it out.
All right, I have two.
I have two as well, one big one and one little one.
That's about how this is. So
All
we'll
right.
start with the little one.
Go with the little
And
guy.
this is the level which I might have to be a bitch, but we'll see.
It smells hot. So
Cheers.
here we go.
I'm not loving the flavor.
Oh yeah, this one's just straight heat. I don't get any sweetness at all.
I do not like the way that tastes at all.
This one reminds me of biting directly into a ghost pepper, where you get that initial surge of salivation as well as just heat filling the bottom of your mouth. Right now, I'm not like in oh my god territory, like
No.
oh this is super hot, I don't know if I can go on type hot. It's
But that wasn't pleasant, just because the flavor is just gross to me.
yeah, this was probably the least appetizing one. I don't hate it because I do like the flavor of ghost chilies, which is essentially what the chocolate bulta is.
My mouth isn't on fire, but my nose is starting to run at this point.
Nose is still good. Still okay, I just inhaled.
That probably wasn't smart.
I probably fucked myself up there because I just inhaled the last little part of the nut there. So, I think we've had time. So
It's building a bit
Going?
at this point.
feel it. Feel it surge through you.
Yeah. Oh, and those other ones look so much worse.
And they're gonna be. So,
This is
digging.
the point in which I probably regret my life decisions, but
Here we go.
here we go.
So this one's bigger. Same flavor. It tastes a little bit of Carolina Reaper in there. It's Carolina Reaper. It's kind of got
I
that.
just don't enjoy that flavor at all.
It's not that good by itself. Most of the sauces that I've had with Carolina Reaper specifically have been very fruity or very mustardy. So it really works within that context. With these though, getting it straight
All right, I just gotta wipe my nose here.
without excuse me, without any of the sweetness, it's kind of a little bit more difficult to take down. And right now I've got like a center of the tongue just like fucking on fire.
I don't have anywhere specifically in my mouth on fire, but my mouth overall is pretty hot right now.
Oh yeah.
Breathing out, it's like fanning the flames.
Oh yeah. Trust me, the milk is tempting here, and if I was just doing this for fun, I would probably have a glass of
agree.
milk right now. But we still have 2 more to go.
This is probably the level of heat I say is like, as far as everyday tolerance. I don't want to go beyond number 3.
Okay. No, I'm gonna keep going. I mean, I'm gonna go until
I'm gonna continue. I'm probably gonna hate myself.
probably.
I really want that milk right now.
Yeah, it's there goes the nose. So I guess on to number 3, which something tells me
No, this is number 4.
Oh, 4,
Let's do
excuse
number
me.
3.
Heat's already getting to me. Something tells me even if this isn't that hot, which it's going to be really hot, it's still the sitting with number 3. Number 3 has kicked me right in the dick
Yeah,
as far as the heat.
this says number 4. Pain sets in. Ooh.
Top 1, Carolina Reaper. And it says +7. +7 pot Dola?
Douglas. Dola.
And +7 pot brain strain. I have no idea what that is.
Now, I can tell you right now, I'm going to pop this one in my mouth and I'm going to instantly regret it and probably go for the milk. I'm hurting right now.
I'm good. I'm burning, I'm uncomfortable, but I'm not hurting just yet.
I'm eyeing that milk pretty hard.
I'm gonna get rid of the hat on this one because it's warming up a little bit.
Ugh.
So yeah, let's go ahead and let's meet our fate.
All right, I got 2 here.
Okay, yeah, I got a lot of snot.
One is a little bit smaller than the other, but darker in color, so that's scary.
I've got 3 and they all look huge, but nope, just lost one.
Yeah, you get a floor peanut too.
Okay, I get a floor peanut too. I hope you clean well.
I do. At this point, I don't want to do this. I'm doing this for you guys.
I want to do this because I want to beat her.
Yeah.
That's mainly what it comes down to. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this just for the fun of it. There's a very thin line in between heat for heat's sake and heat for flavor, and this is bypass drool. All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. No, some softer. It's probably all
It doesn't taste bad.
all that horrible shit just ate right into it.
Okay.
Ew, there's a weird. Maybe that's floor taste. I'm not sure.
My floor is clean, man. I have a child. I clean.
So far, this feels like a reprieve, and I think it's going to be building up here in a second.
Yeah, that actually tasted better than the last one. And it wasn't as immediately like, what did I just eat as the last one?
Yeah, I mean, like pins and needles, I feel a little bit different on my tongue, but not too much. It's still that number 4.
I'm actually no longer thinking I want to grab that milk.
Good.
It's probably going to be a builder.
I'd imagine. There goes burps.
After 3, I felt like not into 4 at all, but I actually feel a little better after I ate 4.
4, it almost feels like, okay, we're going on a windy, bumpy road.
Your eyes are like red and watery right now. I feel better.
It's kind of going down now, so I am definitely on the downhill portion of it, and I think because you've got 1 left, I've got 2. Yeah, I'm still not looking forward to these. I'm definitely not looking forward to the last one, but
all right, this is what we're looking at.
There we go, nuts in your mouth. Yeah, as of these, it genuinely feels like they build it up to where, okay, you just did number 3. You're gonna be really fucked up. Let's give you something that's hot, a little bit flavorful. It's almost, there's something in that.
Like, I really feel like that should have been 3 and the last one should have been 4.
Yeah.
2 should have been 1. It should have been 2, 1, 4, 3 for me.
So far. Something tells me the last one's going to live up to its name, though. Because for what a lot of people don't know, is currently, as of last month, the Guinness Book of World Records signed a new pepper as the hottest pepper in the world. It used to be the Carolina Reaper, made by Smokin' Ed down in South Carolina. The new one is also his, which is just called Pepper X. Now, you haven't had any experience with Pepper X, have you?
I have not had any experience with it.
I have. There's a sauce online called The Last Dab. It's used in a YouTube video called The Hot Ones, which is an interview show. Check it out if you haven't. It is made with Pepper X. I have had The Last Dab. I've had 2 bottles of it. The first bottle wasn't so bad. Honestly, it's a pepper-based chili. It's pretty good. It's definitely hot. I mean, it's very hot, but it's palatable. They sent me the second one. The first one was more sauce than pepper. The second one was more pepper than sauce, and it burns like a motherfucker.
Huh.
So, last one, number 5. Whew.
Okay, well, we need to start the timer on this one because the instructions actually say if you make it to the last one, you got to sit 5 minutes.
5 minutes, that's a long time.
And I will say this last one is really big compared to what we've eaten before.
It's a mean looking one, for sure. So, timer is up.
Oh man, I'm scared.
Nut is out, and oh my goodness, it's just,
oh man,
it's it's got peppers on it. It's not it's not fucking around at all. So I guess there's only one way of doing this.
I think this is the point where I'm gonna have to bitch out and get the milk.
All right, so this is all led up to this.
You were like struggling.
It's a bit rough. It got in my throat when I inhaled. But yeah, so we got 5 minutes from the time we put this in our mouths to the time that we both go for, she goes for the milk and then I go out for it afterwards. Bon appetit. Timer started, and that's Pepper X. Yep.
Oh.
That is a flavor. Just rolling around the tongue right now.
Okay.
I want to get the full effect.
I don't like that. It didn't taste very good.
Really digging the flavor.
Um,
I think my tongue's already so burnt. This one actually, surprisingly, isn't that bad to me.
I think it's just got a nasty taste in the back of my throat.
Yeah, it is definitely the flavor of Pepper X.
At this point, I'm taking off the gloves. 'Cause I'm
Yeah, you might as well.
handling-
Because we didn't read this one. This number 5 is the Death Nut. Excuse me. With Smoking Heads, Pepper X, Peppers, Carolina Reaper, and Moruga Scorpion.
I have had those Moruga scorpions in a
I have not.
sauce that I've tried.
Okay. So where are you at? How are you feeling?
I don't feel any worse than I did after 3.
Eyes are starting to water a little bit, but
I certainly don't want another one, and I'm glad it was just one peanut.
yeah.
I'm not dying, but I don't feel good.
Yeah, I think I'm going to eat some bread or something else, get something in my stomach after this, just to be safe, to make sure that when this comes out, it doesn't come out as hot as it went in.
Exhaling hurts.
A little bit, yeah. I've actually, as I said once again, surprisingly enough, out of all of these, number 3 hit me like a bag of bricks. Number 4 was a reprieve, and honestly, number 5, it may be the hottest one. In fact, I am starting to feel it in the back of the throat.
I'm starting to feel it here.
Yeah, there it goes. Slow build up. That's the whole thing with Pepper X in general, is that it really does build very slowly, but once you get to the full fruition of it, it's got your ass on fire. So
We're at 2:15, so
how are you doing today?
better before I ate that.
Yeah, I still believe that number 3, the Carolina Reaper Pepper and the Chocolate Blue kicked my ass the most. This one's still building though.
It is. I don't feel sweaty, but I feel
Let me check my under tits are a little bit sweaty. Yeah.
it's building more.
Oh, that didn't help at all. Whew. Yeah, I gotta stop sucking in the spit because it is just on fire right now.
We got 2 minutes left, folks. 2 minutes.
2 minutes. I'm still snotting all over the place. As a whole, this has been more of an experience than I was expecting it to be. However, the ones that I thought would be worse have not been. As I said, the mid-tier got me the worst. This one is the second worst, or no, this is the worst. Number 3 was the second worst. Because this one is still building. It's still going. Me talking and breathing is not helping.
Got about 1:15 left.
Whew. Yeah. I am not looking forward to shooting these out, personally.
Oh, yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I said I eat a lot of hot stuff. Every day, I'd say 90% of my meals has some type of heat element into it.
1 minute.
But, But yeah, I don't do this every day. I don't think I will be. But overall, I'd say a positive experience.
Yeah.
I'm glad you went the whole way with me and didn't bitch out. As tempting as this is, with less than 40 seconds left.
And y'all, we only poured 1 glass because I honestly thought I would bitch out before now.
I was expecting that, but I am very proud of you. You've done something special today, and as have I, that we will both probably in no way have any benefit from in the future, except very, very hot stool. And 15 seconds officially left. Think back on the fond memories of all the nuts that we've gone through. The Ghost Pepper, Carolina Reaper on number 1, Scorpion, Butch Tea Peppers and Carolina Reaper on 2. Carolina
All right,
Reaper
guys, we're
Peppers.
officially.
Chocolate Bolta, Carolina Reaper Powder on 3, hot one. Carolina Reaper Peppers, Pot Dough, 7. Fuck, they're hot.
Have some milk.
Might as well.
Guys, that wasn't that bad, but I don't think I would eat the Death Nut again.
That's already feels so much better. Just a nice
Here.
sip.
The completed challenge.
It's good stuff, everybody. Give it a go, unless you have enormous labias. Even if you do have enormous labias, these are fucking hot.
And I don't think we mentioned this, but deathnuts.com is where you can get this.
Go get your hot nuts over at deathnuts.com. I'm going to be checking them out to see if they've got number 1, seriously, that's going to be a regular snack for me.
Oh.
I genuinely enjoy the flavor of that. But other than that, guys, thanks for checking out this long video of 2 old idiots eating nuts.
Well, and we did it, man. I'm proud of us.
So am I. I'm going to have some more milk and not touch anything near my genitals for a while just in case those gloves suck.
All right.